You're not helping out.
I'm not trying to help. I'm trying to help my son.
But how are you helping your son when you're only getting food for just him and not the other kids, his siblings?
Yo, what's going on, guys? Today we're going to be taking a look at a video that's gone pretty viral on social media recently and has sparked quite the debate and discussion. Now, I'm going to try to keep this intro as short and sweet as possible, but to give a quick rundown, basically this mom, who has multiple kids from multiple different men, decided to start recording one of her baby daddies out of pure anger and rage, all because this man bought some McDonald's for his biological kid only and not the other kids that aren't his. And I think it's also important to mention that this isn't her husband or boyfriend or anything. They aren't even together. But regardless, this video sparked some debate on if this dad was responsible for buying her other kids some McDonald's Happy Meals and why she felt the need to broadcast this to the entire world. I don't know, because as you're about to see, this isn't exactly the best look to give yourself, but without further ado, let's just get right into the video.
And day my baby daddy come here with one fucking meal for my child. But I have 3 other kids. We have 1 kid together, but he only want to come and bring one thing to McDonald's. But what about my other kids? How come you can't feed my other kids McDonald's though? Like that's bogus as hell. Like you're not finna sit here and make my other kids feel left out, and you're only bringing one child something to eat. Look, there you go. And I bet you he only got one thing in there. I bet you he don't even. I'm finna expose out of him so people can see how he really is. It ain't more than enough food in that bag for everybody. What's up? Because I'm finna expose you. What? Because that don't look enough for all my kids.
The only person I see exposing themselves in this video so far is this mom who seems to think that all 4 of her kids' entire diet relies on one of her multiple baby daddies. That just doesn't make sense to me. What about the 3 other dads? What about you? If you're so concerned and enraged at the mere prospect of your other kids not being sufficiently fed, why not just, I don't know, cook? Buy some food yourself. Feeding your own kids, it's such a wild idea. I know. I don't know about you guys, but if I'm the dad in this situation, I'm sure as shit not buying McDonald's for some other kids. McDonald's is fucking expensive as well. As a dad, this guy is responsible for his kid and his kid only, and at least he's going out of his way to feed them.
Because that don't look enough for all my kids. That don't look enough for all my kids. What is that? That's just one burger? One burger, one fry?
What he like? What do you mean?
Okay, what about my other kids?
What about your other kids?
Okay, but them your kids' siblings though.
What are you talking about? What are you about?
Them my kids, them your kids' siblings though.
So what you?
So my other kids finna be left out.
You didn't feed them?
You know I don't get my food stamps to the 7.
Lisa, how is that my problem?
But if you're trying to help out though, you're not helping out.
I'm not trying to help. I'm trying to help my son.
But how are you helping your son when you're only getting food for just him and not the other kids, his siblings? Them are his siblings though. He's not finna eat in front of all his other siblings and they're not eating no McDonald's. No, why do I gotta put...
Bring him out to the car. I'll let him
No. He's not finna eat that shit at all if you can't bring enough for everybody.
Lisa, so you're telling me that I gotta bring... So when I bring my son food, I gotta bring your kids food too now?
Yes.
You sound dumb.
How is that dumb? You sound dumb. You sound dumb.
Where are they daddies at? Nobody told you to talk to them other... You had them other kids. They're your responsibility. They're not my responsibility.
Okay, but if you're gonna bring one, you need to bring it for all.
No. It's like everything this dad just said went into one of her ears and then straight out the other. To put it as bluntly as possible again, this dad has absolutely no obligation to buy food for those other kids. He does, though, have the right to buy food for his own kid and his own kid only, and there's nothing wrong with that. The fact that her multiple other baby daddies she decided to have kids with don't buy food for the others is simply just not his fucking problem.
But how are you helping yourself when you're only getting food for just him and not the...
Now, imagine if this mom took a different approach. Like, how about calmly asking if this dad could possibly throw in some extra food the next time he stopped by McDonald's? I'm sure that wouldn't have been some crazy, unreasonable request, but no, instead you decided to go down the route of recording yourself going apeshit in the middle of the street, exposing your baby daddy. I say exposing in quotations.
You're only getting food for just him and not the other kids, his siblings.
The only thing you're exposing is how entitled and shallow of a mom you are. And of course exposing this baby daddy as well for actually being a caring father, for buying his kids some McNuggets.
3 kids that ain't mine. 3 kids that ain't mine. What do
Yeah,
I look like? I bring
they're
him-
his
I
siblings.
bring him-
You knew what you was getting into when you had a baby with me.
No, the f- I didn't.
Yes, you did.
You expect me to take care of all the kids? They're not my kids.
Okay, but you still had a baby with me who have kids with other people. I still have other kids.
Why are you recording me? First of all,
Because I'm exposing you. Everybody think you such a motherfucking good daddy.
You a good daddy.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You're foolish.
Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious why those baby daddies didn't stick around. I gotta say, never would I have ever thought a dad providing his son with some goddamn McDonald's would have caused this much chaos. This is one of those videos that is yet another reminder to never stick your dick in crazy. This video is a warning. Wear condoms, always. I think that's the biggest takeaway today from this video. And of course, be careful who you decide to have kids with, or you might just live to regret it for the rest of your life like this poor guy.
And this bullshit. You only come here with one fucking piece of food for one child.
The child that's mine, silly.
No, that's dumb that you can't feed the other kids. Don't feed nobody at all then. He can't take that shit.
So listen what
He
you
can't
said.
eat it.
Maybe if you had 1 or 2, I can maybe. You got it's 4, it's 3 extra kids.
Stems on the 11th.
Your babies.
Okay, but I'm saying we share the same kid as well.
Absolutely. So if you want to, if you feel like I feel the way about eating, take him in the room and let him.
I'm not taking my kid in the
Send him down to
room.
the car. He ain't gonna eat in front of his brother. He come right out to the car and eat with me.
No. You know what? Fine. Give it here.
Thank you.
Give it here.
All right, bro.
Give it here.
Kids,
Give it here.
You so stupid.
Doug, he ain't eating this. You.
Why would you just do that?
Because you ain't bringing up for all the other kids. You stupid. Selfish as a. Like, you're dumb as hell. You're dumb as hell. He not finna eat that shit. Dumb.
I find it hilarious how someone could not only willingly record this, but then post it online for the whole world to see, thinking you were in the right. The lack of any semblance, any shred of self-awareness is astounding. It's kind of amazing in a sick way, actually. I'm shocked. I'm glad she posted this. Honestly, this is only gonna help this dad when he inevitably goes to court to get full custody of his kid. And if you thought this story was over and the trashiness and self-awareness couldn't get any lower, you thought wrong, because she made a follow-up video and mama's not backing down.
So the whole world is basically bashing me right now because I'm the baby mama who was upset at her baby daddy because he only decided to give his child McDonald's and not the rest of my other 3 kids. I have 4 kids. You knew the situation when you dated me. Our child is the youngest child. So keep that in mind before y'all make me the villain. That means all my other kids knew him. He was buying the McDonald's when we were together. My kids have to go through a transition of our breakup as well. Like, yeah, me and you broke up, but my kids got to feel it too. So now my kids have to see only one of their siblings get McDonald's and not the rest of them? That's what you mean to tell me? Like, I'm not going for that. I'm going to stand on what I said, and I don't care what everybody else have to say about it. Y'all could judge me. Oh, well, I could be the villain, but I said what I said. Like, if you can't bring everybody McDonald's, then can't nobody have McDonald's then. Period.
This has to be, not gonna lie, possibly the worst response to any video I've ever seen. There's not a single moment of introspection that could be found on this lady's part, as if your ex-boyfriend, not even your boyfriend, your ex, is responsible for the 3 other kids you had with different men.
How are you helping yourself when you're only getting care from food for just coming out the...
Look, I can understand if that guy was their stepdad, cause at that point, you're taking on a fatherly role. You're married, so you'd obviously have to get all the kids some food. I'd understand if that were the case. But an ex-boyfriend? You're not together, you had 1 kid, and he's trying his best to take care of that kid. How could you be this entitled and double down, even after throwing all that food on the street?
Doug, he ain't eating this.
Anything for TikTok views, I guess. But anyways, I think that's gonna wrap up today's video. Thanks for watching. Drop a like if you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for some more juicy videos coming soon to the channel. And until then, stay sexy. Peace.